The work we do in the prisons, helping inmates prepare for their release, we call serving life. When they get out, there's a 70% chance that they'll go right back in again. We've found that the best weapon to fight this statistic is the family unit. When these inmates are connected with their families, the chances of them going right back in drops from 70% to 50%. We need you to help us make this happen.
The attraction was the opportunity to communicate to the men inside that there were people that cared. One time we did a weekend retreat where we were disseminating the Our Father, the prayer. And the whole weekend we never got past Our Father because the guys stood up and said how they hated their fathers and that they cried the whole night as they thought of it. And it's just a journey to walk with a man as he deals with the damage that his father has done to him.
This is Collins Bay Institution, and I spent 20 years of my life in various institutions like this across Canada. I went in when I was 15 years old. So I was a child in a prison with adults.
So we try to have a variety of things in order to have programs that will speak to most of the inmates in some way and make them feel valued, make them realize that they're not forgotten, that God loves them and that there are people who care for them and who wish them well, and if they want to avail of them, there are people who want to support them in their time inside and also once they get outside.
It is more about the inmates than us, and we sometimes build a relationship that eventually you end up as a mentor to him.
When I'm feeling frustrated or if I have problems and stuff like that, to talk to people who know what I'm coming from and know where I've been and stuff like that, and who have helped other people in the past too. So it's just more for me realizing that I couldn't change by myself and I needed people around me to help, not just family, but outside people too.
For me, just to be there for somebody and see him succeed, that is where my satisfaction is, and so that he can contribute to society, be a better citizen, and just be part of that whole success means a lot to me, and I enjoy doing that.
When I walked in the doors, I realized it was where I belonged, and I wanted to share. I wanted to share with the inmates where art can take them, because it connects you to something really profound.
This is a book by an artist named Jerome Gastaldi. It's called Keep an Eye on Your Soul. And with one word, represent all you want in life. And I guess for me that would be happiness. So that's the one thing that I'm striving for. Because it's really easy to become depressed and, overwhelmed by life. So I guess the arts is a good way to release all of that tension and just be present and experience life and be positive.
They're able to go into areas that maybe they don't want to talk about, and they can address trauma through the creative process, and they can basically have the ability or gain the ability to heal themselves through expression. So art is very important in the prison system.
I think it's important to note that there are very human aspects to every one of us, and we shouldn't all be defined by our crime. Yeah, I really want to change the social perception and the stigma behind incarceration.
Angeltree is about breaking the cycle of criminality, and in particular what we mean by that is children of people who are incarcerated are about 7 times more likely to themselves become criminals and find themselves behind bars. So what we want to try and do is interrupt that particular cycle and that pattern.
For example, at Christmas time, we would buy gifts in their behalf and then deliver them to the children with their name on it. So that's the connection with, we meet the guys in jail and then we carry that through Angeltree.
And this little way of being able to help that contact be made and giving the parent an opportunity to express their love and the fact that they've actually thought about the child is it's significant.
which is a big thing, you know. It means a lot to us, the inmates. I know I hear lots of other people, I won't mention names, but talking about the success of the program and what it means to them.
The research around it shows that if you keep that connection alive, the guy is less likely to reoffend. He's more motivated to stay on the straight and narrow when he gets out, but also the child is less likely to follow dad to jail because he doesn't have to do that to understand his dad's life. That connection is there.
And it's just been such an amazing experience working with Prison Fellowship and seeing the impact that it's been having on the inmates and how happy they are to be able to reach out to their children at Christmas time, which is a time of love and a time of family, and how effective this program has been.
In the summertime, we offer inmates the opportunity to send their children to camp.
Well, you learn a whole bunch of camping skills, cleaning, you learn about the Bible and stuff, and you get to learn how to sail, archering, canoeing, kayaking and stuff. It's pretty fun.
The children aren't known as the children of offenders. They're just kids with their own names and their own background. And we provide them with all the background, all the equipment and resources so that they can go. And they can have a summertime experience at a camp like any other kid.
We've sent lots of kids to camp over the years, and we think the camping experience, Christian camping in particular, is a phenomenal part of growing up.
We love Angeltree!
Without a doubt, this wonderful gift that Angeltree has given us is going to change lives. I totally know it.
I've known that they've helped re-rock throughout the past years to help sponsor kids coming to camp who can't really afford it, and for everybody to have a fun time and experience the camp.
I want to thank you for all the support that you provided to us. We've found a way to make a big difference in these people's lives, to bring families back together, and I appeal to you to help us continue this work.